Pico is back. Yesterday, they've introduced the Pico 4 Ultra at their China launch event. And the Pico 4 Ultra is Pico's answer to the Quest 3. And actually, in many aspects, this new device is actually better than the Quest 3. It is now using the same chipset like the Quest 3, however, with more RAM, 12GB as compared to 8GB. Also, the pass-through is supposed to be better, doubling the resolution of the Quest 3. And the device has now Wi-Fi 7 for better wireless connectivity. So very, very exciting. The Pico 4 Ultra also offers full body tracking thanks to the new motion sensors, which are directly out of the box compatible with VR chat. Very, very exciting for all the VR chat fans out there. In this video, we're going to check out all the specs of the new Pico 4 Ultra, and we're going to have a look at the launch event to find out what else we can learn about the Pico 4 Ultra. So absolutely stay tuned, watch the video, because all of the goodness is coming up. I'm glad that you're back on the channel. My name is Sebastian, and if you're as excited about VR headsets like me, then absolutely subscribe to this channel here and click on the bell button so that you don't miss anything. The Pico 4 had been my daily driver for a long time until the Quest 3 came. And well, the Quest 3 simply could show better looking standalone games thanks to the updated chip. That new chip is now also in the Pico 4 Ultra, but it has more RAM. Very interesting. So, you know what? Let's simply check out all the specs of the new Pico 4 Ultra, compare them with those of the Quest 3, and also have a look at the launch event that took place yesterday. All right, and here it is, the Pico 4 Ultra. As you can tell, in terms of how it looks, nothing much has changed, but we do have ringless controllers here with the Pico 4 Ultra as well, just like the Quest 3. Also, we now have two cameras for the pass-through, which will give us a depth-correct image. Of course, really important. They've made this website very nice. Really cool to see, or very interesting to see actually, that they also kind of stress these situations which are not about gaming, but more like the Apple Vision Pro thing, right? Where you would work with this device on these virtual screens, or where you would use it in a plane, and so on and so forth. Very interesting. Yeah, all new mixed reality experience, designed for comfort all day long. So they have three types of high precision sensors. First of all, here, these are for the controller tracking, just like before, right? Then here they have two 32 megapixel color pass-through cameras, and this is actually double the resolution of what the Quest 3 has. So pass-through should be very nice, and I will tell you that as soon as I am allowed to talk about that. Right, then we have a depth sensor. This is something that we did not have with the Pico 4, and this should allow us for some very nice mixed reality experiences. And next they talk about the pass-through. Pico 4 Ultra gives a high quality color pass-through with low distortion, coming in at 8 megapixel and 2.6 ppd. All right, so while we're going through the website, I'm also going to talk about what we saw at the press conference. So one part was about this pass-through, and especially they were very, very proud of the image not being distorted. And as they said, it has double the resolution of the Quest 3. All right. So then it talks about here about the mixed reality modes that they have. Hyper-realistic, they say, for the environments. And here, now this is interesting. This is about their new operating system. So the device has 12 megabyte of RAM as compared to the 8 megabyte that the Quest 3 has, and that allows them to have more windows opened. So that is good. On the Quest 3, you have maximum 6 windows that you can see at the same time. But for the Pico 4 Ultra, it is actually 20 windows that you can arrange all around you. And this is what they also showed here in their launch event. So yeah, you can have 20 windows open all at the same time. Then, also pretty interesting, they talked about you looking at your desktop, your Windows desktop or your Mac desktop, and also very cool, you can have 3 screens open at the same time from your desk, from your computer. So that is something that also you have on the Quest 3 with workspaces, right? But here it's actually embedded into their operating system. So it's just like floating windows that you can have anywhere, and you don't have to open like this one app, like for example, workspaces in the Quest 3. Very nice. So, Pico Connect app, enjoy PC and mobile content on your headset. Now, this part is interesting. So, it is directly built into this operating system that you can have your iPhone or your Android device within virtual reality. So you don't even have to use the pass-through. You directly have your phone in virtual reality. Very, very nice function. So you have your phone in VR. So then they have now Wi-Fi 7. So this is standard. You can have like a throughput of like 3 gigabyte per second. This is much higher than what was possible before. On the Pico 4 it was like 800 megabit per second, so that is way faster. Does this automatically mean that now you have the perfect streaming experience? No, because the bottleneck actually is not the Wi-Fi speed, but more the speed of the SoC, of the chip, being able to compress and decompress the image. However, still it's great to have Wi-Fi 7 because we have less latency. It's way improved over what was there before. And yeah, that is pretty cool. And they also talked about this in their launch event. So for PC streaming with their own software, they say now you have a 6K resolution that they are sending over Wi-Fi. I believe that what they're actually talking about is some resolution that is 3000 by 3000 or whatever. That might be 6K. Not so sure about that one. Yeah, Wi-Fi 7. So the latency is better, and they have a throughput of actually 1000 megabit per second. This is what the chip seems to be able to decode, which is a very good number. And they also said that actually they're not, they have their own new codec now. They're using AV1, which also allows for slower computers to encode in a high bit rate and high resolution. Yeah, cool. That is cool. So let's see what else we can see here. Piano screen workspace supports interaction using keyboards and mice. That's cool. So you can just use it like a computer. And well, the competition can also actually do that. Yeah, very nice. So yeah, mixed reality games. We know that from the Quest, right? So this is also a big thing here on the Pico 4 Ultra. All these mixed reality games will work now. And yeah, with the nicer pass-through, that's definitely something that we're looking forward to. Yep, and here they have some of the games that they're showing. Now, what's also really cool, just like the Apple Vision Pro, you can use the headset itself to make spatial videos. And actually, as compared to the Apple Vision Pro, these spatial videos, they run in 60 frames per second as compared to the 30 FPS of the Apple Vision Pro. So that is better. And also, what's actually pretty cool, you can also watch the Apple spatial videos on the Pico 4 Ultra. So you can, as you know, with the iPhone 15 Pro, you can actually do spatial videos. You can record spatial videos. And these spatial videos, you will also be able to watch on your Pico 4 Ultra which is pretty nice. So they also talked about it here. So 60 FPS, this is the resolution. And here. So the Apple Spatial videos, you can watch them directly in the Pico 4 Ultra, which is very cool. And hopefully it will be simple to copy those videos to the Pico 4 Ultra, because there won't be the Apple Photos app, right? So hopefully the Pico app will take care of that, and I believe this is how it's going to work. Yeah, and then of course the motion trackers. These are 6 DOF motion trackers, which you simply put to your ankles, and then you are perfectly tracked in VR. At least that's what this advertisement wants us to believe, and I will absolutely check that out for you. So very light, it only 27 grams here, and one charge will be good for 24 hours of use. That's what they actually said in the press conference. Very cool. Paired automatically at startup and ready to go in 5 seconds. And what is great, this is directly compatible with VR chat out of the box. So not only the standalone version, but also the PC version. So if you prefer to play the PC version, you will be able to do that with those trackers. Very nice. Very, very nice. So this has been a very cool launch event, in my opinion, in China. And of course, now you're wondering, how expensive is that? So the launch price in China is around $530. So that probably will translate to something like a $600 price, perhaps, or 600 euro price in Europe. And the motion trackers, they cost 50 euros in China. So that's something we don't know yet. The prices in other regions of the world, we're going to find out once the device launches in those regions. And I can already let you know, I will give you a full review, obviously, of the device, of the motion trackers and everything once the embargo drops. So absolutely make sure to subscribe to the channel if you have not done so yet. Also interesting what they said about the trackers. So here, let's have a look at how well they work here. So we have full body tracking with those trackers. And in China, they have some special events, like if you pre-order, you're going to get those motion trackers for free, which is a very nice discount. Hopefully other regions of the world are going to get this as well. Let's also check the Pico 4 Ultra specs. So processor and storage, Snapdragon X2 Gen 2, just like the Quest 3. However, we have 12 GB of RAM. Wireless connectivity, yes, Wi-Fi 7. We know that now, and it supports Bluetooth 5.3. That is also a little step up. Mixed reality sensor, 32 megapixels color pass-through. Then we have a depth sensor, and we have the tracking cameras. Yes. So display and optics, that's what we did not talk about yet. We have two 2.56-inch screens with a resolution of 2160 by 2160. That is exactly like the original Pico 4. However, they say that they have now better colors and 25% more brightness as compared to the Pico 4. So we will have to look at this one. Refresh rate 90 Hz. We have pancake lenses, and they seem to be the same pancake lenses as before. So overall, it seems like the optical stack is exactly the same. We still also have the 58 millimeters to 72 millimeters IPD range with the automatic adjustment. So motorized adjustment. That's what we don't have with the Quest 3. Audio, dual stereo speakers, 4 microphones, supports spatial audio recording. All right. Battery, 5,700 milliampere hours. And that is definitely more than what we see with the Quest 3. So let's see how actually this will translate to how long we can play. Interesting, it supports quick charge and power delivery with a 45-watt fast charger. So with this, we should be able to charge it from 0 to 100 in much faster times than we could do before with the Pico 4. And the controllers, they take 2 AA batteries. That's good. I really prefer actually just exchanging batteries as compared to charging via USB-C. All right, good. So in the box, Pico 4, 2 controllers, wrist strap, glasses spacer, face foam, 4 batteries for the controllers, cable, quick guide, user guide, safety warranty guide. Okay, but we don't have a fast charger in the box, unfortunately. All right, let's talk about it. All right, so what are my thoughts about the Pico 4 Ultra? In my opinion, this is a very exciting device that can do many things at the same time. So it's interesting for those of you who probably are interested in the Apple Vision Pro, but who think like, oh, the Apple Vision Pro is too expensive, right? At $3,500 or 4,000 euros. This device has a very nice operating system, as it seems at least, right? Where you can do many of the things that you can do with the Apple Vision Pro, like work on huge virtual screens in front of you or watch movies and these kind of things. So that part is interesting. Then for those of you out there who like PC VR streaming, this might be a fantastic device. The Pico 4 already is an amazing device for doing that, but now with the Wi-Fi 7, this might even be better than before with less of a latency. So that's something that I'm looking forward to. And actually, I even liked the Pico 4 already better than the Quest 3 when it came to PC VR streaming, simply because I prefer the optical stack here. The binocular overlap is better here with the Pico 4, and that will be the same with the Pico 4 Ultra, since it seems they are using the same optical stack. So that's good. And well, Pico says they have increased brightness 25%, which is nice, and it's supposed to have better colors. So that seems to make it the best device for streaming PC VR content. Also, I think that the motion controllers are a big win for Pico and a real unique selling proposition, right? Because that's something that the competition doesn't have and is working out of the box with VR chat and so on. So that is great, and they won't be as expensive as the motion controllers from the competition. Fantastic for people who love VR chat and who want to have a nice wireless headset that supports full body tracking. Well, Pico 4 Ultra is here to win it. So which parts did I not like about the Pico 4 Ultra presentation? Well, it seems that they also did not exchange the lenses or improve the lenses, and the Quest 3 lenses were simply better than the Pico 4 lenses, right? Because for the Pico 4 lenses, there is still some glare, and the Quest 3 lenses are simply better. So that is one thing that, in my opinion, would have been amazing if they had included it. Also, of course, I always want the DisplayPort. So if there would have been some USB-C to DisplayPort function, that is something that I really want. And I know many of you want it too, and I don't understand the companies why they don't just include it. Obviously, because not many people want it. Just the people who are watching this video right now. Anyways, that is something that could have been improved. Overall, I'm very much looking forward to the Pico 4 Ultra. Most probably it's going to come to the countries that are right now already selling the Pico 4. I don't think it's going to come to the United States, unfortunately, but we'll have to wait for the official announcements. Price-wise, in China, it's 4,299 yuan, which is like 540 euros. So I suppose in Euroland, plus 100 euros, something like this. So it's going to be more expensive than the Quest 3. But yeah, spec-wise, it is better. And for those who want those better specs with a nicer operating system and so on, probably that's still going to be a good price. Motion trackers in China, 50 euros, so probably around 100 euros when they hit Europe. Still much cheaper than the competition, and I truly think those motion trackers are fantastic, right out of the box, working with VR chat, and that's really a big, unique selling proposition that they have with those trackers. Yes, I'm looking forward to the Pico 4 Ultra, and of course, you're going to get the full review here on MRTV once the embargo drops. So make sure to subscribe to this channel and click on the bell button so that you don't miss anything. Really important. And I really want to hear from you now. What is your opinion about the Pico 4 Ultra? Is it something that excites you? Are you going to pick it up? If yes, for what are you going to pick it up? Do you want some kind of cheap Apple Vision Pro? Or are you in it for the motion controls, for the motion trackers? Or are you in it for the games? Do let me know in the comment section below. That is everything I have right now, I believe. One more thing, if you want to chat with me and the MRTV community, come to the MRTV Discord server. The link is down in the description of this video, so we can chat about the Pico 4 Ultra and other headsets. And yeah, it's lots of fun to be there. That's everything that I have right now. I'm looking forward to see you in the next one. Until then, bye-bye.